Okay, and hi, welcome to another episode of Workout From Home. Joining me today, Mission, and today I'm going to show you how to work out from home. As always, we're going to do a full body exercise. This time, this episode is a little bit special, episode 9, remember the number 9, because this episode is a bit unique because the equipment I'm going to show you today is yourself, alright? So today, I throw myself in a very challenging situation. You got no equipment. All you have is a floor and a wall. That's about it. Okay? And here's the catch. When I do this full body workout, I'm not allowed to use the wall. I'm not allowed to lean against something too much. Basically, I just have a floor. And that's about it. So hopefully this workout, this episode today helps you to see how you can actually work out using your very own good old body weight. Alright? Now, you always see full body workout without any body weight. I think you've seen a lot. You always see those donkey kickbacks, plank and all those things. While those exercises are okay, the problem is you always see people fall in the two ends of the spectrum. Number one, either they get a workout that's very tough, they cannot do. For example, they cannot do a push-up, or they cannot do a very solid plank. So this is the issue number one. And then you have another end of the spectrum, which people who are very good and very strong, where they do, like example, you ask them to do a plank, or ask them to do a bodyweight squat, they can't feel anything because it's just the structure is just so minimum for them. So how can we? So today, hopefully, this video I will show how to bridge the gap where you can use bodyweight. You can do something that is, I would say, is possible for you to do. Especially if I would assume if you're watching this, you're a beginner. It's good for you to do, but at the same time, good enough for you to feel the muscle, and you don't have to do so many reps. Like I always say, if you hate doing a lot of reps, this is the one that you want to go to. I will be, I'm just like you, I hate doing a lot of reps. But I have some idea we can tweak a little bit so we can reduce the, we increase the efficiency, so to speak. Instead of spending like doing 50 reps of everything, we try to cut it short, then we can compress it. So we have a good effective 5 to 10 repetitions instead of like a regular 50 or 100 reps. Okay, so just a gentle reminder, this workout is meant for, I'll try to break it down, I'll do my best to share it with a beginner and also to anyone who is a bit of advanced. So I'm going to give you some options around here and there, right? So today, it's yourself, work on it, we see how it goes, yeah? Alright, so you know the drill. So let me start with, I'm going to start with a full body exercise, alright? So let me just tilt the camera, hang on there. Okay, alright, this is a bit brighter. Alright, first exercise, right? We do a body weight squat. So I'm going to show you how it's done, huh? Let me tilt the camera a bit. Pardon me. Okay. Alright, so you guys are good. So here's what you do, yeah? So I will start from starters first. If you're a beginner, I recommend you just do a full body squat, right? Simple one, where you take a nice big breath, air in the belly, and sit between your legs. And when you come up, squeeze your butt. So straight from the side profile, yeah? Remember, as always, if you come to my episode, you come from Workout From Home, you know the drill. You want to do full range of motion, proper strict technique. That is the goal that you want. So that we don't need to do so many reps, right? So, take a nice big breath, big chest. I want to sit in between your legs. Think of sit in between your legs and come up. The key to squat deep is, I'll show you from the front view so it's easier for you to see. I think you guys might be bored listening to this, but I'm going to repeat myself again. As you squat, make sure you keep your feet wide so you stand straight. Keep your feet shoulder width apart. Now, your feet is straight. Move to somewhere to like a clock. Imagine you're doing 1 o'clock and, 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock. Yeah, 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock, right? And place your hand in the center. From here, imagine your elbow is trying to touch your thigh. So it looks something like this. Remember, this will be the depth. Every time we squat, this will be the depth. Again, everyone is different. Some have long legs, some short legs, so you can play around. Most important, you should be hitting a depth similar to this, right? The knee should be below the hips, right? Come back up. So show you from the side view here. Okay, so here, chest up, sit back. 1, okay? 2, and 3, just an example, right? So how many reps you want to do? I'll leave it to you, but for most people, if you're a beginner, probably 10 to 20 reps, a strict proper technique, you should be able to feel something. Now, what about people who are a bit more advanced, right? Say, my definition of advanced is, let's say you have been training regular gym with serious training for 1 or 2 years, right? So how do you make the movement a bit difficult? I have a different workout for you. So instead of doing squat, which you might be feeling a lot of reps you can't do, my suggestion this one will require a little bit of agility here. So I'm going to show you how it's done. So we all have do lunges before, right? Remember, we all do lunges before, right? So you can do this. Okay? So as usual lunges, make sure your leg is 90 degrees. I think if you are regular at the gym, shouldn't be any issue for you, right? You probably know already, but I'm just going to repeat how I'm going to do. As you go down, the goal is to feel the thigh, the front leg of the thigh, and also the butt here. So all the way down, and control. Straight up your legs, I remember. Common mistake, a lot of people like to bend like that. So they don't go full range of motion. What you want to do is straight the entire leg. So as you go down, straight the entire leg. Okay? So you find this is, if this is very easy for you, then this is where you can come in. Today I'm going to teach you a training technique. It's called Superset. So Superset means you train exercise A and B back to back non-stop. That means doing exercise A and B. Right? So I got a suggestion for you. If you are a little bit more advanced and more challenging, I would like you to try this workout. Right? So here's what you do. You can do, say, example, right, like a squat for 10 reps. Remember, 10 straight control reps. Alright, don't just dive all the way down. This is very stupid and doesn't give you any benefit. Remember, you're lifting weights, you're not swinging weights, yeah? Go down and control. Once you reach here, up, 1, okay? So go down, sit between your legs, 2. Once you're done with this, right, switch to lunges, okay? But I give you a bit of twist. The lunges today is not on, it's not on single, it's not just on static. Today I'm going to spice things up. So if you find this is no problem, then you can change. I'll show you. So this is no problem, right? Do a bit of agility. So you can switch. Okay? Increase the heart rate a bit. At the same time, do properly, alright? Remember, take it nice and slow. If you don't have any problem, you can go with this. If this is too hard for you, don't worry, like I say, just go back to just now, retract, all the way down. Okay? Just like this. And then you change the other leg. Okay? For example, you change the other leg. And if you don't have any problem, if this is also very tough for you, if you're a beginner, then I always say, go back to the basics, just do a simple squat, which is from the side view, all the way down, all the way up. Okay? So for leg, I cover 2 exercises. So if you want to, and you find one exercise very simple, do consider of doing Superset. Superset is doing exercise A and B. So what I showed you just now is a squat, and followed by lunges, we do back-to-back exercise. So that's how you feel, right? Next one, so I've done in the legs. Next one, I'm going to train the back a little bit, alright? I'll show you how it's done. So, let me just tilt the camera a bit. Hang on. So just tuning in, hello, and today I'm going to do workout from home, special edition, which is no body weight, alright? No equipment, just use body weight only. The goal is I cannot use the wall, I cannot use any equipment. All I had is a floor. I have a mat just to show you I'm using that square foot, that's all, okay? So, next one I'm going to train the back. So how do we train the back? Alright? Now, how do you train the back? I'm going to show you, alright? There's a lot of ways you can do, but I would like to do this exercise, we call this the Superman. I will demo it to you and I'll explain how it's done here. The target primary group is on the lower back. When I say the lower back, just to make sure, before I start anything. When people say train the lower back, right? What we are trying, or at least us as personal trainers or coaches, we are telling you lower back as in this part here. So there's if you place your hand yourself behind, you're going to notice there's 2 pieces of like muscle. There's 2 lines here. This thing is called the erectors. Also known, if I put it to layman term, it's called the lower back. So make sure you feel over here. This is the muscle that you want to train. What unfortunately most people mistake when they think of training lower back, they think is here. This is the lower back, but this is not the one we're training. We are training here, yeah? So later I'll show you the lower back exercise is training over here. So I'm going to show you how it's done here. So, lie down. Simple only. You can lift your hand up. We call it Superman because it's kind of like really Superman flying. So ideally, you go all the way up and control. All the way up and control. But personally, I like to feel more on the lower back with another technique. I'm going to show you. This is my favorite. I like to put my hand behind so that I can feel the muscle. So I press it over here, I squeeze my butt up. So your leg is tucked. Your leg, you see my leg, is tucked on the mat. Don't let it relax like that. Tuck on the mat. Let me know if you can see the angle. So instead of here, you place yourself entirely here. Leg pressed against the floor, hand placed against the 2 piece of muscles that say here, the lower back, the erectors. Squeeze your chest up and go up as much as you can. control. Use the muscle here. Squeeze your butt, come up, and control. Squeeze your butt, come up, go down, control. Last one, squeeze your butt, come up, and control. If you find this is very simple, my suggestion is you pause maybe 2 seconds on the air. So I'll show you what's the meaning. From here, you place your hand here, up, 1, 2, only you go down. Alright, try again. So you place it over here, you squeeze your leg and your butt up, 1, 2, and come back down. Remember to squeeze your butt. If you do not squeeze your butt, right, later this part is going to feel. Remember, we do not want here. We want to feel it over here. So remember, squeeze your butt and tap all the way up. One more time, I'll show you. Squeeze your butt and all the way up. Control. Squeeze the butt, lower back, go up all the way. Control. Okay, so that's how I do the lower back. But what about if you are a bit more advanced? Well, you can do a pull-up. Unfortunately today, the challenge is I'm not allowed to use the wall, so you just do this one. But if you are a bit more advanced, you think that this exercise you cannot feel, you can always mix with another exercise. So instead of doing a back and you rest, maybe you can take a back, a chest and rest. Do it together. Or you can take the back, mix it with your leg just now and do it together. There's a lot of ways to combine the exercise. Now, my goal is, you notice in my whole series, I never tell you like, do this exercise, how many reps, how many sets. It's by design because everyone is different. Everyone's level is different. What might be good for another person might not be good for another person. That means maybe fellow A will feel so disruptive they can't even finish the entire movement. Maybe fellow B, they cannot, the fellow B is so light for them they cannot feel anything. So it's hard for me to say. But if you're really interested, you really want, then my suggestion is you can work with the rep range from maybe 8 reps all the way to 30 reps. So it depends. You see it's a cute range 8 to 30, but that is good enough to see generate some results, so to speak. Okay? So one more time here. Lower back. Tuck in here. Up. Control. Up. And control. Up. Control. So that's how you will feel on the back. Okay? So I'm done with this. Next up, I'm going to show you how to do a chest exercise here. For the chest exercise, I'm going to do a very classic movement. It's called a push-up, right? So because like I said, today we don't have any equipment. All we have is ourselves. So the challenge is here. So be sure you do a push-up. A full push-up should be chest chin to the floor here. All the way down, up. All the way down, up. All the way down, up. Okay? Remember to puff up the chest, squeeze your back before going down. Push-up is not just it's not just an arm exercise. Unfortunately, most people are doing it wrong. You should be able to feel your chest and also your back and also your arm. Be greedy when you exercise, right? Don't just feel one muscle, feel multiple muscles so that you can get the most out of it. And you don't need to do so much because every time you do one exercise, you do a few exercise muscles together already. So save your time also, alright? Our goal is to be efficient, not to give you a hard time. So one more time, chest up, tuck in your back, and go as slow as you can. As you go down, chest keep expanding. Even when you come up, expand your chest also. Very, very crucial. So one more time, yeah? For push up, chest up, control, press. 1, control, press. 2. Alright? If you cannot do push up, then go back to the most classic one. You can go to the knee one. However, I'm not really a fan of doing knee push up because number 1, it hurts the knee, and number 2, it's not very specific in terms of teaching you how to do a push-up because the carry forward is not a lot. This one is specific, right? So you want to do a push-up, unfortunately doing push-up this way is a better way for you to see result. If you do a knee push-up, it's going to be a bit tougher. It's hard for you to, like example, even pull a disc can, but it's hard for you to transfer here over. That's why if you see some of my clients, there's another way to do it. It's called a negative push-up. I'm going to show you what is the meaning of negative here. So a traditional push-up or typical push-up will look like this, right? All the way up, all the way down. So if you cannot, I got a suggestion for you. You can try this. The goal is to go down negative. That means go down as slow as you can. So let's say 5 seconds. You do a 5 second, for example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then rest. It's okay. Even you lie flat, you cannot do. It's okay. Try again. Go back up. Push your feet up. Okay, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, rest. Then push back up again. Again, 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you rest. Then you come back up. Okay, so that will be What would be an easier way for you to do lah, alright? So you cannot do the full push-up, you do the negative one. So once again, you just tune in, I'll just show you. A push-up full version usually is chest chin to the floor. Chest, use your chest. It's always on your chest one. Chest, back, arm. Chest, back, arm, not just arm only, okay? So if this is too tough for you, go and do the negative version. So it will look something like this, yeah? Chest up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You rest, okay? Then try again. Okay, what this do is not only is more specific to the push-up, and you will start to feel more tension on the chest, your back, and so it teaches you how to your readiness, so to speak, for the exercise. Right, so I'm done with the push-up. So just a quick recap. I do a leg, I do a squats with you, I do lunges with you. As for back, I do a super bend with you. So and for the chest, I just did a push-up. So the only part is on the shoulder. So how are we going to train the shoulder? I'm going to show you. If you really cannot, I will show you a modified version, so to speak, okay? I'm going to start with the actual version. This one is called, there's a lot of things for this exercise. Some call it pike push-up, some call it Hindu push-up, some call it yoga push-up. There's so many names. But for namesake today, I'll be referring it as the pike push-up. So a pike push-up, if you do yoga, my friends, you probably know, like doing a downward dog, but your head and shoulder is trying to touch the floor. Don't worry, I'm going to demo and share with you what is the meaning. Alright, so very simple. Okay, I put my word. Maybe not so simple for some, but this is how it's done. It's very straightforward, it's not simple, so I apologize for using the wrong word. Yeah? So here is what you want. Yeah? Kind of like a push-up position, but you shift your leg back. So this is what you want. Okay, you may bend your knees, no issue. It's called a tight push-up. So what you want is your head touch the mat, or in this case the floor, and use your shoulder and press back up. So you will look something like this. Okay? So that's how you do it. Okay? This is called a pike push-up. So I'll show you, give me a while, let me just shift this up from here. Okay. So I hope you all can see, alright? So here, head and your head touch the floor, and then use the shoulder, press back up. Again, okay, try to reduce the gap, don't flare out too much. Keep it tucked in, all the way down, press. All the way down, press. Okay? So that is how you feel on the shoulder. Okay? So far so good. So if you're watching, you are thinking, oh Lord, this is so tough. I might not be able to do I have an alternative? Unfortunately, I do not have, but I'm going to show you another way, but it's not this exercise, it's another exercise for someone who's a little bit more beginner. I'm going to show you how to use a bit more your shoulder strength. Yeah? So just hang on, let me just rotate the mat here. So just now what I show you was the pike push-up, but it's too tough for you. You can do something what I call a plank push-up. Okay? I'm going to show you what is the meaning. If plank push-up you cannot do, you do shoulder tap. So again, I'll explain, so I'll walk you through this, how to do this exercise. Okay? So remember, exercise is not just do for the sake of doing. You're not swimming. Make sure you control everything. Full range of motion, strict form. That is the key. So plank push-up will look something like this. Okay? One arm, one arm, one arm, one arm. Okay now? One arm, one arm, one arm, one arm. Goal is your torso cannot move so much. At the same time, you feel on your shoulder. So I'll explain to you, I'll show you one more time, yeah? So you cannot do the pike push-up just now. You may try this alternative. Use your shoulder, press back up, and go back down, go back down. Come back up, go back down, go back down. Okay? So this is called a pike push-up, using your shoulder and keep pressing. Okay? So from the top view, if I were to show you here, right, it's going to be down, and use your hand, press. So I repeat, yeah? Down, press. So put into practice one more time. So you cannot, so ideally we want to do a pike push-up which will look something like this. Press the shoulder, yeah? For some people it's going to be challenging, so what you can do is, the alternative version is to go with this. Okay? Press, down, press, down. But the body must be as tight as possible. Don't swing around. Keep the body as tight as possible. Don't keep it hollow, alright? So that's how you do. If this is still very hard for you, then I will have to go to the last resort, which is using, we call this a shoulder tap. Now remember, a shoulder tap, just now what I do is the plank push-up, and just now I show you the pike push-up. These three are different, yeah? They are not evolving. Unlike just now the chest, you have your negative push-up and push-up. That one is related. This one is all different related. They are like siblings, they belong to the same family, but they're all different. They're different mother, different father. So give you an idea. So remember, don't be mistaken, all this as different exercise, yeah? Okay, so back to the point, yeah? So just now we want to do plank push-up. So if we do plank push-up, okay, or you can go for the plank push-up. This is the plank push-up, okay? If you really cannot, then I'll recommend you to do a shoulder tap. I'm going to explain to you what a shoulder tap is here. So here's what you do, man. Keep one leg up. Imagine you want to plank, you want to push up like this. You use your one arm, tap, put it down. Tap, put it down. Don't let your body move here, upper body as tight as possible. Up, down. Up, down. Make sure you pause 1 second mid-air and down. If done correctly, when you pause one, as an example, slow-mo, you pause 1 second, right? You will feel a lot in your shoulder, you feel your core also. Then you go back down. Okay? Common mistake, don't slam your arm. I'll show you what's the meaning slam the arm. So let me just tilt this for you so you can have a look. Alright? So let's say, right, you're here. So a plank push-up, correct, is like this. Just a nice touch, 1 second. A lot of people, they rush, man. If you rush, number one, are you even lifting weights? Number two, are you even, what do you get? The only thing you get is wasting your energy, alright? So here's what you want. So common mistake, people do like this. Okay? Not only, congratulations, not only you don't feel on the shoulder, you also feel pain on your palm at the end of the workout. So that's not what we want. So instead, do it nice and slow. Remember, you're working out at home. Nobody is going to judge you, except your family members. But even there is, what do they know about you, right? You're just trying to do some workout, right? So remember, it's the thought and the effort that counts, matters. Touch 1 second, down. Touch 1 second, smooth landing, down. This is how a plank push-up should look like, alright? So hope that clears it up for you. So recap, legs, lunges or squat, you can superset it if you're advanced. Back, you can do a Superman or you can do a pull-up. Might be difficult for you, but you can try. But I said today episode is special, no equipment, just ourselves only. Then followed by chest, do a push-up, right? Push-up you cannot do the negative push-up, and then followed by here the shoulder press, where the pike push-up. Sorry, I got mixed up. The pike push-up where we talk about the shoulder pike push-up, followed by a push plank if you cannot do, and a shoulder tap lastly as the last result. So I'm done with the shoulder, I'm done with the back, I'm done with the chest, I'm done with the legs. This means I only have one exercise left. I'm done with the left the arm only, alright? So for today's arm version, I'm going to train the tricep a bit. So tricep is over here, yeah? So I'm going to show you how it's done. As usual, I'm going to show you the advanced version and then later I'll break it down to an easier version, so to speak. Okay? So just hang on now, let me remove back my mat. Okay? So as usual, you have any questions or I really want to appreciate some of you guys who send me messages and tell me how I can improve. I really appreciate that. So one part of someone said like my camera angle. I hope today my camera angle is a bit better. I'm still trying to improve. There's a lot of things I need to learn. Okay, so I'm going to show you how it's done. Okay, so last exercise on the arm, on the tricep, right? Ideally, I'm going to show you the advanced version and then later I'll break it down easier. It's kind of like push-up. We call this the diamond push-up or close grip push-up. For today's purposes, I'm going to show you it's called diamond push-up. Right, easier for you. So your hand will be like a diamond like that. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, kind of like diamond here. So from here, chest up, all the way down. Press 1, 2, 3. This is to train your tricep. Okay? If you cannot, then I'll recommend you to do a modified version, which is you use your tricep and press it up. So I'll show you what's the meaning. So from here, you press up, control. Press up and control. Use your tricep, press up and control. Okay? So that's about it. If this is still too hard for you, right? Don't worry. I got this for you. Hang on. Okay? So let's say if this one, right? it's too tough for you, push down is still too tough for you, then I got a suggestion for you is to do a even easier version, very simple. It's called like a seated dips like that. You see my previous episode, I think I do a dip before. So from here, right, here, you can lift your butt up a tiny bit and just use your, use your arm and just press it up, see ya? Just press all the way up, that's it, done. It's not the best, but hey, at least it's trying to stretch up a bit. Okay, then if you're very good, then you can straight away press up and go all the way down if you want to. Again, press all the way up, go all the way down. Okay, you're not using your leg too much, you're just using your arm. Okay, if you can trust me, if you try to shoot with your butt too much, your tricep will kick on. So make sure you're in the tabletop position so you can train your tricep all the way down. And you do, okay? And you're gonna feel a lot in your tricep. Kick it out your tricep and go. Use your tricep, press it up and down. Okay? So that's how you can do. But personally, I like to do a diamond push-up or at least the single arm push-up. So, the line push-up. So I'm going to show you how it's done here from the front view. So at least you get the idea on how to get the workout done. Alright? So this is what you do, yeah? So for the diamond push-up, I hope you can see the diamond push-up will look something like this, alright? Okay, so one more time, because the camera angle, I don't have much space. The camera push, I just show you the camera, it's going to be like this. Okay, when you put into practice, I'll really show you. So next one I'm going to do is, you're going to do the pike push-up, is, the arm push-up. Okay, so from here, arm push-up, push it up. Okay, tricep push-up. Okay, so again here, I'll show you slow-mo, all the way down, press. Okay, all the way down, press. You can put your knuckles, you put your hand, I don't really mind that. As long as you don't feel any wrist pain. All the way down, press. All the way down, press. Then if you really cannot, then you proceed back to the arm. So I'll show you from behind here. So you use here. Okay? Shoot your arm up, flex your tricep, control. Flex your tricep. If this is your maximum, it's okay. You can shoot all the way up. Then go down, control your tricep. If you cannot, just straight your tricep, straight up like this, even a few inches of that, just start small first. Okay? So that's about it. I think I've gone through. Oh, one more. The tricep, right? Even if you cannot do an arm, it's okay. If you really cannot do any of this arm, I recommend go back to just now and do the chest one. Because when you do the chest workout, by default you will hit the tricep. Meaning, if I were to do the push-up just now, remember just now I told you the push-up, right? Example, if you cannot do, then you can do the negative push-up. If you do negative push-up, you do correctly, your tricep also will feel. So my point is, if you cannot do the arm one, that's okay. Just go back and do more negative push-ups so you can feel more in your tricep, your back and your chest also. So just have to be smart and creative alright? So you cannot do, just repeat. Cannot do, just repeat whatever that you're comfortable. Hopefully that will slowly accumulate some volume so that you can feel more on your muscle levels. Alright? So I'm done with this. Last but not least, I'm going to end the exercise with an ab, alright? I mean, everybody wants to learn how to train the abs, right? So doing ab training, like I say, it's not because I want you to have six-pack or to reduce belly fat. If you still have this idea, I recommend you to throw away this myth, this biggest lie in the industry, so to speak, is that you cannot train a six-pack one. If you want to have a six-pack, it's either number one, you have good genetics, and number two, you're going to reduce a lot of belly fat or a lot of body fat, then you can really see the six-pack, right? But I'm doing this for one reason, is because I don't want you to shake like a leaf. Some of you do push-up, some of you are not so strong for trying to do a plank, your core might be shaking all around over the places. So what I recommend is strengthen the core, so ideally you don't need to move so much. It's really today actually quite a lot of core exercise. But don't worry, I'm going to show you how it's done. Last exercise, very straightforward. I'm going to show you the advanced version. If you cannot, I'll show you the simple version. Very simple. One is called birddog, another one is called deadbug. This kind of training, I personally train also. My coach actually personally put it myself, and some of them actually I'm trying to do. So everyone can do it, right? So I've seen before the advanced, the beginner, if done correctly, they can feel a lot also. So okay, I'm not going to talk so much. I'm going to do right away. So the next one, right, is going to be, I will start with the birddog. So you lift one hand up, opposite hand, opposite leg. Begin by extending at both hands, right, and control. Extend and control. When you come up, right, remember to expand your belly. And when you come back in, expand your belly even more. So again, expand your belly expand your belly. You see a more stable one. Expand the belly. Expand the belly. As the head, some people like to look down, some people like to look up. Personal preference. Me, I like to look a little bit higher. In between, like I was okay, yeah. Here, pull, control it. It's called birddog. You go to Pilates, you do it a lot. Sometimes yoga, I believe they do it also. But I think Pilates is a bit more popular, this exercise. Extend, come back up. Alright? So one more time here. Extend, keep all the way. Extend, control all the way. Alright? If this is too difficult for you, hey, I got a suggestion for you. Why don't we do another version, alternate version is called the deadbug. So I'll show you what's the meaning. I believe I do this before in previous episodes, but hey, let's reintroduce back. So you lift it up, extend all the way, and come back up. This is another way. This is to train your core. Alright? You think of every time when you expand out, when you are stretching it out, your belly is trying to expand here. So I'll show you one more time. Expand your belly, go back up. Expand your belly, go back up. Expand your belly, go back up. Okay? So that is how you feel on the deadbug. Okay? So I guess that's it. We covered the whole thing, man. So today I show you how to do body weight exercise without any equipment. And I show you it's doable. You just need to be a bit creative, and also you want to do it. Most important, do it with proper form and strict technique. If you do not know how to do this exercise, you can feel free. I got two suggestions for you. You can either you can ask me personally, or how to do, and I will type you in the description. Or you can watch back this video. Or if you really want, I'm going to do this for free. I'm offering you. I got nothing to hide. I'm not going to sell you anything. Alright? Is that you can record how you do your training, and you send it to me. And I'm not going to bill you anything. I'm just going to look at the video and explain to you maybe in more detail what can be better. You're a bit of a shy guy. Or else you can just tag me and find me anywhere in social media. Rewatch back this video so you can learn how to work out from home. So just a recap today. As you can see, I was doing a full body workout and without any equipment. It can be done. Alright, so today I throw myself deliberately in hot water. It's like there's no equipment, how I can do. So I've really shown you how it's done. So just to recap what we do here. For legs, we do squats, or you can do lunges. If this tool is not disruptive enough, combine these two. After you squat, you finish the rep. Any of your choice within 8 to 38, figure 8 and 33, whichever range you prefer. Once you do within those numbers, you can go to do a lunges at whatever number within 8 to 30. Now that doesn't mean 31 is rubbish or 7 is useless. This is just what I call a good range for you to see some, to get disruptive a little bit, alright? To get a little bit of gain, so to speak. So do anything from 8 to 30 reps, squats or lunges, alright? And then after that, you proceed with a chest workout. Oh, sorry, we went to a back. Yeah, we went to a back workout. Back, we do some Supermans to train the lower back. I've shared with you guys earlier on this video. So you train your lower back, and then after the lower back, you also train another side, which is called the chest, which you do a lot of push-ups. So once you do the push-ups, and then once you're done with push-ups, if you cannot do push-ups, I say you can do the negative version. So slowly go all the way, put your whole body down. Check out the earlier version of this video, then you should be able to understand. So after you're done with this, then you can proceed to do a shoulder. Shoulder, I think, is the most variation one. You can do a pike push-up. If you cannot do, you can do a plank push-up. If you still cannot do a plank push-up, then do a shoulder tap. Alright, so I've already explained quite short and simple. Alright, so and last but not least, we do a little bit of arm. Arm is doing a bit of just a few inch tricep dip like this. And worst case scenario, if you cannot do, if you cannot feel the tricep dip, then you can at least try to, try to do some tricep pressing the arms from down, keep pressing up like the one I showed just now. And then after that, last but not least, we do some ab. You can do a birddog or a deadbug. If you can do a birddog, cool. If you cannot do, you're very unstable, that means your core maybe not strong enough, or you don't know how to use it yet, then you can go and do a birddog. Alright, so I guess that's it, folks. Thank you so much for staying, watching this video now. Thank you so much. I guess I'll catch up with you on Thursday. So Thursday, Thursday is going to be the last episode of this season. Alright, so season 1 is going to end soon. This Thursday is the season finale. So I'm going to use one of my favorite exercise I discovered, my kind of aha moment like that. Alright, is actually to use. Let me bring this special guest here, right? Because I'll be using it on Thursday. So hang on, yeah. Okay. So on Thursday, I will be using a broomstick. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to use a broomstick and make exercise. But I just share with you this Thursday, share some disclaimer also lah. This Thursday when I work out, I am not going to just use this alone. If you have follow me on social media, you will probably see me before I have a few water bottles dangling at the side. So I'm going to teach you how to set it up. And who knows, maybe we can exchange some ideas on just how to work out using this as a few household item and make the most out of it, alright? So what you might need is a broomstick, obviously. You can grab some water bottles, like our previous episode. And we can prepare some socks. Socks is just for you to tie. Don't worry, I'll explain on Thursday. And I guess that's it. Alright, so that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much. So if you want to watch back this episode or any other ones, feel free to like, comment, and share. And if you have any questions, right, on previous one, you can also ask. But if most important, if you do want to, you see someone can benefit from this video, what you can do, right, is you can share. You can go to YouTube, or you go to Google, just type my name, Mission Tuang, and you type workout from home. I actually tried it before. You can just see any results. So you can go to my Facebook, go to my YouTube. You will see some past episodes, just learn something from there, and then you can refer it, right? Because that's how we learn. The more we keep repeat the movement, the more we learn, right? So I guess that's it. Thank you so much once again. So remember, next week, Thursday, I'm going to share with you how to do this broomstick as exercise. So till then, take care, rest well, and I hope you enjoy working out from home. Alright, bye. Thank you.